If you're in a relationship or dating and the person won't commit, this can bring up a whole cascade of different thoughts, emotions, can bring up anger, what's wrong with them, what's wrong with me, self-guilt or blame or shame, and it can go all sorts of different directions. So in this particular video, we're going to use some EFT tapping to help process some of the emotions, some of the things that you're feeling and the racing thoughts. So to be clear, this video is absolutely not an implication like do this to make them commit or anything of that sort. It's to help you get clarity and release some of the emotional tension, because also some of the advice you can get might not actually be relevant to your situation or might be coming from someone else's emotion and get kind of projected onto your situation unfairly or inaccurately. So let's do what we can to help bring the stress down about it and help you get the clarity to move in the direction that's right for you. So side of the hand, let's repeat after me. Even though they just won't commit. And I'm feeling all sorts of ways about that. Any feelings about myself and what it means? Any feelings about them and what it means? And I'm open to having compassion for myself, allowing these feelings to be felt and processed. And even though they are not committing, and I am feeling a lot of different things about it, I choose to honor and accept myself as best I can, and give a space for myself so I can get more clear on the situation. Even though they are not committing to me. Maybe we've talked about it. Maybe we haven't. I might be assuming some things. Maybe not. But I'm definitely feeling some things about this. And I want to give myself space and time here to help work through my feelings, allowing me to see the situation with more clarity and know best what's right for me here. Let's go through the points now and say they will not commit. They're not committing to me. And I don't know what the issue is. I might have some ideas. They might have even said some things. Like, oh, I'm too busy now. Or I'm not sure I'm ready. Maybe they haven't said anything. But whatever they say, there will be my interpretation of meaning and all the emotion that comes with that. They might not even know all the nuances of what they are feeling. And so I'm giving myself an opportunity here to take a little break from all the different advice, all the different thoughts about what I should try to do here, what this means about me or them, and giving myself a chance to feel and process through the stress I'm carrying. What is any part of me believing that this might mean about me? And just being real gentle with myself. It could be bringing up some deep feelings. And I don't have to dive all the way into them. But feelings of unworthiness. What is it about me? Am I not attractive enough? Am I not good enough in some way? Would they commit to someone else? And any thoughts about them? They're just avoiding intimacy. They're immature and irresponsible. And maybe my emotions bounce around. One minute I am saying, hey, if they don't get with the program, I'm out of here. And why are they being this way? 2 moments later, feeling like I need to make this work, or I don't want to be single again, or any self-blame. And as uncomfortable as this all is, giving myself the space to feel this, processing the feelings, noticing what meaning is there for me. I might be able to let some more of it go. Or it might show me where there's some deeper wounds that I can also address further. And I'm also allowing myself to ask for whatever clarity I can get on the situation as it is. Have I expressed my feelings? Or is that kind of scary? Are we both aware of what the situation is? Are we on the same page as to what's happening? Are they open to that conversation? If they're willing to listen to me and hear me out, or if they get defensive and shut the conversation down, that all could be useful information. I just want to make sure that I've at least given the opportunity to see where they're at. Make sure I'm not assuming anything about the situation that I might be able to get more clear on. And it's totally natural that part of me wants to avoid getting more clarity or having certain conversations because I don't want to find out something painful. And if that's the case, just being very compassionate with those parts of me that feel like I don't really want to know. I don't want to have that conversation. It almost feels safer to assume, or even to reject myself first. And that's just a way of protecting myself. If I am doing that, it's not bad or wrong. But I want to give myself the opportunity to feel like I have the internal resources to move through this and let myself discover. In many cases, it's better to have the information. It's better to find out what I can. And if I already know a lot of information and the answers are just hard to accept, I can give myself some grace with that. At the same time, giving myself permission to recognize that I do deserve to be in a relationship situation that works for me. If we're not in the same place, that could be difficult, But it's also better to acknowledge or take the steps I need to take than to pretend something is different than it is. And letting myself have some grace and some inner clarity about all the advice I might get. Because people are going to project their own experiences here and tell me I need to leave, or they're being a jerk, or I need to stay and make them commit. And I want to know what's right for me. And that will come with tuning more and more into myself, more and more into this other person, and what's right for our specific emotions, personalities, and nuances of our situation. And anything else I need to help me support and resource myself so I can move through this all with more ease and clarity. Asking to have my eyes and mind open. Trusting that I can find what really works for me and that this can move forward in the way that's best for all of us. All right, let's take a breath. How are you feeling? There's a lot of open doors in that, a lot of different directions. So let me know what's coming up for you. If anything feels like it brings up some questions, some places you'd like to explore, you can get in touch with me in different ways in the links in the description. And I hope this helps, and I hope to connect with you soon. All right, thanks so much.